way to celebrate life's most meaningful moments with memorable jewelry and permanent ones at that. So we're here to do that is half of Maddie and Rose. We have Susan. Thank you so much for joining us during this Mother's Week.
Yes, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yes, we're excited to have you because you and your daughter are behind Maddie and Rose, but you have to tell us kind of how it got started.
Okay. So I previously was doing a successful business, but it no longer brought me joy. I was working really hard day in and day out, and I was just like, you know what? I got to the point where I just really disliked it. So I was researching something that I could do differently, and God dropped permanent jewelry in my lap. I was researching and was like, well, what is that? I thought it was a tattoo. And lo and behold, I found out that it was welded jewelry. And so I purchased my welder and started the business and was doing it 3 weeks later.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. And I love that too. We just talked about having that passion, having that joy, and I'm glad that you're able to recognize and find that and not afraid to do it. So permanent jewelry is something that's trending right now. Why do you think that is?
So many reasons. First, you know, everybody loves jewelry. But the amazing thing that I like to tell people is that the psychology behind it is it really truly does bring you joy. I can attest to the fact that whether you're out in a garden or you're casual, just looking down and seeing that really makes you feel put together, and it just really does bring you joy, especially when you have a piece that brings you a memory.
And what better way to do that than with your a family member? So
Absolutely.
Like if you're doing this with your daughter, but like you could get permanent jewelry with your mom or a loved one, and it's similar to a tattoo. You have that memory connected, but you know, obviously it's not ink, but it's on there. So kind of talk a little bit about how it works. I know you have some examples of the different kind of options of chains, because this you can really personalize all of this.
Oh, absolutely. So for instance, you come in, I typically have 70 plus chains. I just brought a small selection here, but we would typically, these are just my displays, but you would look through and let's say you like this one. I would pull it out from my actual stash behind, but what we do is we go ahead and if I had the spool, I would literally custom fit you so that it is a claspless, fuss-free, completely customized piece, get the perfect fit, and then painless. There's a little zap from the welder and it's on permanently. And then we also have so many ways to customize it. I have lots of mama, minis, words for Mother's Day, grandma, Grammy, initials, birthstones, hearts, all different kinds of things to make it individual and unique.
Yes. Oh, that's so exciting. And once again, what a memory to have that you can do with any loved one, especially this Mother's Day. But I have to ask, I'm assuming, does it bring you joy to work with your daughter?
It does. It does. We don't work often together because we do large events together, but often we're in two separate places. But she's married. She's not in our home anymore. So when I get to road trip with her on an event, it does bring me great joy to catch up on what's going on in her life. And then also she brings something to the table because she's younger than me. She's in her 20s. So she'll tag me or send me something that'll say, you know, Mom, I think that this might, be something. And I don't see it from the same perspective. And I'm like, you know what? You are in a different, age group than me. So I love it. She's a very hard worker. And I love working with Madeline.
That's so exciting. And it's cool too that you guys can both learn from each other because the industry, the business is always evolving. So you can teach her some skills and she can teach you what's trending as well. Maybe you get some TikToks.
For sure, she does. Oh yeah, both my girls, yes.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Well, there are so much fun ways that you can get a hold of this permanent jewelry through Maddie and Rose. You can see it right there on our screen. You can do all that fun stuff, have the parties, because it's a great thing to do at showers, events. So keep up the amazing work and keep finding that joy. And once again, happy Mother's Day.
Thanks. Thanks, same to you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, we are keeping up the fun here on Studio.